Hi guys, Drew here from Native Strength Vlog Time. So the topic today is how not to fall off the wagon. Now this is a topic that's close to my heart because this was one of the things I struggled with for many years. I always used to try and start something new, not be able to stick to it and then fall off, then sort of beat myself up, have a binge or whatever, then get into self-pity city and not be able to get out for quite a while. And you know, what I want to do is to educate people and to get people passionate about understanding how to never fall off the wagon, okay? And there's two main ways to approach this. The first one is find a diet and nutrition way of eating, nutrition plan, style of eating that suits you and your lifestyle for a long term, okay? All these fad diets and quick fixes are exactly that. They're fads and they're quick fixes. They're not a long-term solution and they're not a long-term approach. When you restrict food too much personally, for me, I think when you restrict certain foods out of the diet too much for a long period of time, then that just creates that constant craving cycle, and every time you have that, then it reinforces a negative feedback loop that you're bad and you shouldn't be having those things, and then you failed and all sorts of things. And I think the best thing you can do for the average person is to eat a really wholesome diet that is, concentrate on all your fresh veg, fruits, lean meats, and there's some real key principles there that you can stick to, and then allow for that 10-20% when you're going out and life happens, because ultimately you're never going to be able to stick to something. The average person is never going to be able to stick to something long term, and they don't need to for their goals. They don't need to be 100% strict. You can still enjoy life and work towards optimal health and fitness as well. The second thing is when you do have that food that is a bit more indulgent, shall we say, or not actually absolutely optimal for your health and fitness, is to not get self-defeating and feel like you have failed or feel like you have fallen off the wagon. And that all comes into what I like to call the strength part of Native Strength, is that strength and that mental approach. So there is no wagon to fall off. When you approach the diet and exercise from a long-term perspective, all you do is just make the best decisions you can every single day, and it's all about progress, not perfection. So you are going to have times when you go out for a birthday and the easiest thing and the best thing to do is just to have a piece of cake and join in with everyone. It's a nice social event, and that's not falling off the wagon. That is part of life, and enjoying your 10% of those things. So being more flexible with that and understanding that yes, I can enjoy those things, and yes, that's not optimal for my health, but it's part of me enjoying my life and being happy, because ultimately we want to be happy, but we want to be fit and healthy as well. So you do the key things 80-90% of the time. You enjoy and accept that those 10% is always going to be there, and you'll create freedom in your head, you'll create freedom in your life, and you'll be able to continue going happy and healthy for a long period of time and be free from the wagon, and the wagon will be a distant memory and it won't exist anymore. Alright guys, so I hope that helps. Any more questions or tips or advice, then please feel free to get in touch. If you want any more information on how not to fall off a wagon, then yeah, get in touch, and yeah, I'll catch you soon. Alright, see ya. Peace.